Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Clueless. Let's give it up.
We all throw something.
Yeah,
We all throw something.
Throw up gang signs. Cease for Christ.
Christ.
But yeah, guys, welcome back. And I'm your co-host, Selen. And this is Saulo.
I'm Sal. Damn, I look like a kid right now, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. And this is Josh.
Nice to meet you guys, Josh.
And yeah, guys, how about let's start it again. What's something cool about you, Saulo? I do this with my teens.
You already know this, bro. I'm just a gym rat.
Gym rat.
So gym rat, and I'm a follower of Christ, you know.
Follower of Christ. All right.
Yeah, I'm a fisher for men. So.
Ooh, a fisher for men.
Yes,
All
sir.
Right. All right, what about something different?
That
Something
sounds
different.
so wrong for the people that. Nah,
Fisher for for real.
I'm a fisher for the people.
For the fisher for the people. There you go.
There you go. I'll change it up a bit.
All right, he's a fisher for the people.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't know you roll like that. I don't judge.
Unisex.
Yeah, you need to. So was Jeffrey Dahmer, bro.
Damn. I relate to him.
I
relate to him.
He's like, oh, I got a tattoo right here.
Yo.
That's crazy. But what about you, Josh? What is something different about you, or something about you?
Same thing. I like to do the gym, like always, and I'm a dog trainer. So
He is, yeah.
hit me up if you guys need to train your dogs. And
You think you could train a cat?
yeah,
Yeah. Is it the same thing?
no, definitely not. Cats are more.
Gotta just kick him. He'll be here.
I don't even know how to explain cats. I have one, but you guys have seen it, but they're harder. And I love Christ. I love speaking the word of Christ. I like the secrets of the Lord, and
He does.
I like sharing it. If you haven't told, I like sharing it to the people. What I know, I like to give it to the people. So yeah.
All right.
Well, it's not ours.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
It's not
True,
ours.
true, true,
Just for us to share, man.
true. And I'm a lazy person. That's why in every episode you see me wearing either the same shirt.
Honestly, I'm so grateful for that, dude.
Yeah.
Because I dude, for real, I started taking place. I was like, yeah, man, Josh is doing it right. So is Saulo,
Bro, hey, I'm not even capping with you, bro. It's good that you put it closer. You can't even see my pajamas this time, bro.
Yeah,
I'm always in my
dude.
pajamas.
How did,
I'm always wearing
bro?
like this shirt. I have like two of them, so, but and
there
a
you
black
go.
one. But
He's like, I do laundry.
Yeah.
All right, I'm letting you
I
know.
do it. But
There's a video of a guy that has the same boxers. He has a bunch of boxers.
Oh.
His friends make fun of him. He's like,
At work, yes. Then he records it. He's with his wife. He's like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You see, I told you, man. Why'd you order me the sleep bag?
that's yeah.
Bro, that was
Laughable man,
freaking
bro.
funny, bro. That
Why'd
one
you
was
order me the sleep
I told him to give me different colors.
Dude, guys,
He was crying, bro.
I would cry too, bro.
and this ankle's really good though.
It is really good.
Nah, but listen, we're gonna hop on it. We're gonna get straight into it because it is a sensitive topic, and yeah, that way the intro won't be that long, so you guys don't get bored.
Nah, we forgot. What about you, son?
Oh snap!
Oh, yeah.
What about you, man?
Hey man, I'm a co-host. That's what I am. No, but honestly, what's something different about me? I used to go to the gym. I'm gonna start going. Thank God. But other than that, I like. I'm into HEMA, European sword fighting. That's pretty cool.
I'm like, what is that, T?
Yeah. No, T.
I'm like, what is that, T?
No, my practice sword came in. I think a couple months ago, and now that I have space, I'm gonna start using it. So
Nice.
it's
Like an
pretty
actual
cool.
sword or like fencing?
It's an actual sword, so it's like a two-handed saber, which would be like the long swords. Fencing is more like a thin one.
With the little point?
Yeah, and
That
they're
little
like
ball thing in the end?
exactly they're one-handed. And then the ones I use would be like two-handed. But it's still pretty good. It's pretty cool. It's the way that the
Hey.
people would fight back in the day. So it's pretty interesting.
Dang, let's go.
Don't
Yeah,
pull up
man.
at his house.
Hey, dude, I know. Watch out with my stick, dude. Nah, man, people are rolling with nines now, dude. So that's different, dude.
Well, they're running with guns.
Yeah, dude.
What?
Welcome to
That's
California.
crazy.
Well, California's different, but yeah, that's something.
Just gotta throw these hands, bro.
That's good. That's good. That's a good thing. That's a good hobby.
Yeah, it's
Never heard about that hobby, but
I would recommend it, man. It's pretty interesting. It's not for everybody, but it's pretty cool. I like history, so
I'd recommend the gym.
yeah, there you go. That too.
Good, man.
100%. I agree with the gym.
Get healthy out here, people. Damn.
Yeah, but before, like you said, the intro gets too long, I'm gonna pass it to Josh because he does have today's topic.
oh yeah, I zoned out a little bit there. Yeah, so today's topic, we're gonna hop into it. Today's topic is going to be, dang, I already forgot. Oh, is 2024 your year?
Boom, boom, boom. Wait,
I think we had that one.
do we have that one?
Oh, no, that was not it. That was not it. Somewhere there, we got to mark him. But yeah, is 2024 your year? Or is it just going to be another cycle, another repeat of you just saying,
God.
"Is 2024 my year?" That 2024 is your
Call
year.
him out, Josh. Call him out.
Straight up,
New
because-
year, new me
Uh,
type of thing.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, if it's one thing we've learned in Oxnard, California, and everywhere in general,
Every
is
year's
that
your
we
year.
always say every year
Every
is your
year's your
year.
year.
Every year is our year.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, dude, for
oh yeah,
real.
this is my year. This is it right here. This is
Hey,
Every single time.
6 months
Hey.
in, that's not my year, man. Next year,
Hey,
next year.
Next
and
year.
but you know what's crazy though? Like I'm a victim of that. Like I've done that. Like oh yeah, 2020, 2022, 2020.
I
Yeah.
think I
Damn,
did that
dude.
once,
I really
bro.
woke up January 2nd, dude. I'm like, yeah, you know what? 2025 looks real good right now.
Yeah, I think I can wait to 2025. I don't know.
Yeah,
Man.
for real, dude. I already gave
I
up.
I
waited
got
this
time to kill.
long.
I got time to kill. Why
For
not?
real.
I waited this long. You know, I what's one more year?
What's a month, bro? For real, yeah.
Nah, but yeah, I definitely wanted to get into that and just say, you know, like, it's 2024 year, and it's a very important topic, especially it being January 2nd of 2024. And if you are already messing up, or if you're not, or, you know, I just want to talk and give some secrets on how to be successful and how to advance spiritually, emotionally, and just in general. Whatever it is that you want, if you want to get there, I got the secrets to it.
Let's hear it, man.
So, like it says, whoever has ears, listen. You know, that's what Jesus said. Los que tengan oídos, oigan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
but yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah, man. Honestly, I'm a big like Josh says, I've been a victim of as well as 2020 or like 20 whatever is gonna be my year, man. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna be a different man. I'm gonna be swole mode. And then like, 6 months later, dude, you're like fatter than whatever, dude. It's happened to me, bro. It's happened with also like with like actually we were talking to Saulo about that before what Josh was setting up. How like I think this year's gonna be a year that we're gonna be putting like ourselves first, but not in a selfish way, but like finance, spirituality, emotion, whatever.
Sorry, selfish for me.
Hey man, it ain't selfish, homie, bro. That whole idea of like if you can't help yourself, you can't help others, and that's true because I think that falls into what you said was like it's not fake love, but it's only
the capacity to what you know what love is. Could
what
be.
you know, yeah.
yeah. So I think that topic is hey man, you got words to say, I got ears to listen, dude.
Let's do it.
So
Let's do
I'll
it.
give you the little
Definitely.
information I got. But what about you, bro?
I was a victim of that a while ago. I haven't said that in a long time. I think maybe like 2020 I said that.
Damn.
Ever since then, bro, I stopped saying that crap. What the?
Hey, to be fair, my years have been good.
Amen, dude.
I do, like this. My years have been good.
My years were good
life,
too.
bro.
They were good too, but they could be better. They can be better, and they will be better.
They definitely can, especially with the secrets that I know. 100%, 20 times better. Dane, I had something in my head and I completely forgot what it was that I was gonna say. No, but keep talking, Sal. I cut you off though.
Oh, just say. This just came to my head for some reason. Just evaluate where you are in life. Evaluate the people that are in your life. Evaluate whether they're worth the time and energy that you have been giving them.
That's a good point.
You know?
I give it to him. That's good.
Because, hey man, it is a new year. You gotta start, especially if you're getting older, man. Like,
Damn,
on,
rip,
man.
dude.
Yeah.
come
For
on,
real,
man.
bro, no
time
kidding.
time is nothing but an essence, bro. It's like dust. So if it's here right now, it's gone tomorrow, bro. Just evaluate. Evaluate really good, man. Cut off some loose ends if you have to.
Yeah.
They're loose for a reason. Snip them, bro. Snip them. If
Too-
they ever
too
need your
easy.
help, be there.
Too easy.
But-
Too easy.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
they ever need your help, be there for them. But
Stay in my ear.
you don't have to be talking with them every day, man. Just
Eh.
let them go. If they want to go, let them go.
And I'm glad you said more stuff because it came to my head already.
I kind of figured.
I
kind of figured.
I needed him to keep talking that way I can. Yeah, and through this topic, I also wanted to clarify, like throughout the topic of the stuff that I was saying of like the desires of your heart, because we've had people talk to us physically, you know what I'm saying, and there's some confusion and there's some questions and there's so I definitely do want to talk more about that because we want to involve you guys as well. So with that being said, also like, subscribe, share the
Yes.
news and leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be just in person. You can leave a comment so everyone can see. Because if you have that question, someone else does, and whether it's good and bad, and we'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, please do. Like Josh says, better leave them on comments, bro, because I can't keep taking negative comments. No.
I'll
but
take
yeah,
him.
Yeah, there
Take
you
all
go.
the negative comments, bro.
We got our complaint
they don't
department
affect
right
me.
here,
Yeah,
bro.
they don't affect me, man.
And he has a 45 with your name on.
They definitely don't affect me.
They don't affect me, man. I don't know why.
No,
I
not
just
at
don't
all.
care what people think, bro.
As you shouldn't.
Like,
As you shouldn't.
Nah.
But yeah, no. But yeah, guys, feel free to leave comments. And hey, like Josh says, if you have a question, most likely a bunch of other people do too. So
Yeah, most
it rip.
definitely. And I wanted to hop into like and basically like ask you guys a question saying, okay, what's different about this year that you say 2024 is your year? What's different about this year that you assume or you think or you know that this is going to be your year? Because if it's one thing that's been proven is we think that every year.
yeah, that's true, bro. For real.
So what is different about this year in particular? And I definitely wanted to like kind of
every year
direct the
people are
crowd.
wrong.
Yeah, dude, for real.
Yeah, and in short words, what do you guys think? Like,
I think what makes it different for at least what I can say my year, what makes a difference is that, although this sounds very like superficial, I think it's like, not encountering, but it's realizing, like self-realization and acceptance. Like accepting that, like, okay, realizing that, hey, maybe 1A, you might be the issue. Like you might be the reason why things aren't getting done. And again, I'm talking about myself here, so you know, ta-da. But and 2 is accepting it, because it's one thing. There's actually, dude, I heard this a long time ago in preaching, where, and it totally blew my mind. There's people, and again, I fall into a victim of that get addicted to the idea of upgrading, an idea to like doing something, and I think that falls into what kind of you said, where you're like, there's like, let's say 2020 is going to be my year, and then 2020 rolls by. Okay, no, 2021 is going to be my year.
Yeah.
But it's and people get addicted to saying like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm going to change, or I'm going to drop the pipe, or I'm going to stop smoking, or I'm going to stop,
Yeah.
rada.
It kind of becomes white noise.
Probably,
does.
probably
Yeah.
addicted to the illusion of what they think they're going to be or what they're trying to change into.
Yeah, it's kind of like the reason why people don't cut off the loose ends or don't reach those goals, because they kind of say like, like, let's say you have a problem with smoking. Oh, I'll smoke today and tomorrow I'll start.
Yeah.
Or like, or
Nah, bro.
I've been a victim of that,
You get
like with
stuck in
chips
that.
and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
you get stuck in
you
that,
get-
bro.
You get stuck real quick.
Yes, bro.
yeah.
Like, hold just a little
Yes.
And sorry.
No, I was just saying, yeah.
No, and that's something that like I'm putting that in consideration. And then I remember, like, at least in my situation, was like, I've been good for like 3 weeks. I'm only gonna do it once, and then boom, you fall into the rabbit hole, and that's it. And I'm gonna change, but then people get addicted to the idea of, like you said, the illusion of changing. So
That's a good way to put it. I never thought about it like an illusion. That's
yeah, dude, it's a trip.
Yeah,
It blew my mind, bro. It blew my mind. I was like,
It's
damn.
like a dream in your own head of what you're trying to become.
Yeah,
Then you don't put that dream into a reality. It
I
always
agree.
stays a dream.
yeah, and that's it's definitely that, like, not imposter syndrome, but you get that like syndrome, like the mirage, like in the desert.
yeah.
Where people say like they see things and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, that could be me.
Hallucinating.
Yeah, hallucinating. Like
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I could be me, bro. And like, yeah, that could be you. And then like, yeah,
But will it be you?
Will it
Ooh,
be?
that's
you?
a good question.
Yeah.
Will it be you?
Damn.
That is a
Hey.
great-
We need that gunshot round right there.
Hey,
Dude,
let
that
me
was
see
good. Baz, bro.
That was a
Sound
good
dropping
one. Hey,
bags, dude.
I'm gonna jump in. That was a good one. What was it again?
But will it be?
Will
you?
it be you?
Will it be you? You know what I'm saying? All these dreams that you guys have, all these thoughts that you guys have, all these like desires that you guys have, will it be you? Will you get them? Will you receive them? Will you have them this year? Like, those are all questions you gotta ask yourself. Those are all questions you gotta digest and really dive deep into it to know, is this gonna be my year? You know what I'm saying? And it's very important. And which brings me back to like clarifying, like, listen, we're all spiritual men. You got, like I said, we like to talk about God. And I'll say it again. It is God's desire. I mean, it is God's will to do, like, to give you what you desire. Like, that's what he wants to do. And I always say it, and I'm saying it again so we can clarify more about it. It is his will to give you your desires. It is written. You know what I'm saying? So the question is, what are you doing to receive all that. Because I know there's a lot of people, even non-Christians, that pray and don't see anything at all. And years go by. And I mean, I don't know if which one of us here can be like a testimony of that now, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that pray and never see anything. Nothing ever happens.
Yeah, man.
So the question is why? You know what I'm saying? And I always tell people why. And they try to tell me some stuff, and it's either two reasons. It's either one, you're doing something wrong. Like you said, we need to digest that. You're either
Damn.
doing something wrong, or you're telling me that God is wrong.
Dang.
And I'll tell you straight up,
Hey.
God ain't wrong.
God ain't wrong.
There's only two reasons. There's only two reasons why. There's only two reasons why your years being repetitive. There's only two reasons why your prayers aren't being answered. There's only two reasons why.
Dang.
There is no in between. There's no. It's hot and cold. There's no
It's
timido.
true.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
just sat here, we're like, damn. Dude.
Hey, man. Hey, I was like, oh, dang, bro. That's facts.
Yeah, I mean,
Low key, bro.
It's because it is.
Dang, it is.
Even
It's
non-Christians
facts, bro.
pray. Even non-Christians pray, and they don't see
Hey,
anything.
but they be praying wrong.
And if they do,
Sheesh.
and if they
Dude.
do, they see
No
it
doubt.
20 years in the line. Like they're like 40 years getting a house. Like, nah, fam. I'm sorry to break it to you. That definitely ain't from God. Like waiting 40 years to get your, like, I don't know who. And this is why I wanted to clarify it up. And I'm going to be very careful what I say. And I ask the Holy Spirit to speak through me. You know what I'm saying? That way, everything that we say is like biblical. And that way, everything we say has like a respaldo. You know,
Yeah.
It holds weight to it.
it was weight to it. And with that, I'll shoot you guys straight into a verse. Sorry for lagging. My stuff's on the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up real quick. I'm just going to give you guys the verse, and you guys can look it up. Psalms 24. Psalms 24 talks about him giving you the desires of your heart. And like, do like your plans that you have, avanzándolos, like you know, making them
Advancing.
well.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'll pull it up in the Bible just for you guys, so you guys can like, you know what I'm saying? Just I can show off how fast I am at finding stuff.
Damn. See that, ladies? Just like that.
Yeah,
Just
Psalms
like
24.
that.
I'll read it to you guys, and I'm gonna try to give you guys respaldos and stay biblical because, like I said, there is a lot of confusion, and I want to clarify it. And if you guys listen, have years, and this will be your year, and what it is, and what you're asking will be yours, and it won't be like 2023, it won't be like 2022, and the year and so forth. So it says, "May He give you the desires of your heart and make all your plans succeed." That's just one that I wanted to kick off because, oh man, I gotta be careful what I say. I really gotta be careful what I say.
Okay, when he says may he, right? Is that questioning, like, is that like a, okay, like, may he do it?
No. This is directly just for you to do it because also I believe it's in John 3. John 3 something. This one I don't know verbatim, and I'll let you guys know. But it does talk about as well as I wish that you prosper, and then this and that it talks about. That one I won't use because I don't know it verbatim. But no, it's talking about giving you your desires 100% because there are more that get that spot, and there are more that back it up, like asking you shall receive, like I always say. Then you got
He knows the desires of your heart.
you got on earth as it is in heaven. So to you guys, what does that mean? And I know I was having a conversation with people, and it was so hard to like be able to capture that. Oh no, God wants to give you your desires. You know what I'm saying? People be like, oh no, but this, but that. And we ourselves start to manipulate, and we ourselves start to downgrade what God has meant for us. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that we've been raised upon. It's something that we've been taught. And this is why we don't succeed. This is why we don't see nothing. This is why people pray and nothing comes. And there's people, and I mean, if you guys are watching, if you're one of them, send a comment like, hey, I'm one of them.
Yeah.
But it's sure. I don't know. You guys got something to say to that? Jump in real quick before I continue.
I don't know. Sometimes people just aren't taught that. Or maybe their fundamental wiring is how they take it to that.
Yeah. I think definitely for,
That's a good point.
yeah, man. I think to have a spiritual background on that, or esfuerzo, reinforcement of it, it's a big one. But I think I'll fall into what Salo says. I think some people just don't know it, or something actually that you kind of caught my ear is that a lot of people start shifting God into what they think He is,
Yep.
and then that itself cages. And that, dude, that's so hard. That's so hard to freaking break that cage because, on honestly, we can't tell how God works.
Mm-hmm.
We can't. And like, if He does decide to give you the desires of your heart, great. But it doesn't mean He's gonna do it to me or you. I mean, will He? Yeah, it's in the Bible, but like in a sense of like, He can do whatever He wants, bro.
Yeah, he can.
I
He's
think
God.
you mean in the timing that he does it?
Yeah, and his
So
timing.
some people
yeah,
might get
sorry.
it like this, but some people it might take him a little while
There
to
you
get
go.
it because.
And you know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy about that?
But you can still get it right there in the moment.
You can
No
get
matter
it quick.
what. Yeah, I
No,
know.
you can get it quick instantly. It is instantly. It's just, and you brought up an amazing point when you said that's why I was like, whoa. It's just some people are like taught like that, or they read it and they're taught a certain way, and they're not taught the secrets. They're taught don't do this, do that.
Oh yeah.
They don't tell you like how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that happens in a lot of places. There's certain ways to ask it. There's certain ways of doing it. There's certain ways to have whatever it is that you want expedited, whether it's a job, whether it's a boyfriend. We already talked. I'm not with that. Whether it's a husband, a wife, whatever it is that you want. There's a way to get it expedited, to get it quick, like quick. Because God is the God of the impossible. We try to put limits on God, and we try to, like you were saying, how'd you say it? Think.
Put him in a cage or.
Yeah, like we try to think of God in our own way, you know, and we don't give him the glory that he actually deserves. Because he's the God of the impossible. What you think is impossible, homie's up there like, probably like smirking, like,
nothing to me.
like yeah,
It's nothing to me.
like dude, I created the earth, like,
I created you, G. I
Like,
created your thought.
you know what
I
I'm
created your
saying?
mindset, bro. Like what? Why think like that? Come
and,
on.
No,
and
you're
it's
right,
asking
dude.
that, and I know some
Nah.
people may be like, oh yeah, but what if your desires are bad, this and that, and whatnot. That already there. Why are we jumping into negative stuff? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people jump into that, and it's like, dude, why are you jumping into negative stuff? And this does have to do a lot of like with Christians. We like to jump into that. Oh, his desires aren't good. Oh no, but God this. Oh, but you got to understand that what he gives you. We try to add all these extra things, and it's like, no, dude. Like this is yours.
Wait, I'll be the devil's advocate. They do that, but it's sometimes like I said, they're not taught that, but maybe it's the way that they came into their relationship with God, like their mindset, the way they came
Mhm.
into it. Because in the world, you might think like that, and you're still bringing that mindset into that relationship with God,
Yeah.
which is why they start thinking like that. Even I would think like that before, until it really, like you said it one time, and it dawned on me, like damn, like it's true. He does give you your desires, their hearts, and it's like nothing in this world is really bad. We just make it bad. So it's
And-
like,
Ooh.
And you bring up a good point there too.
yeah,
Ooh.
because
Because-
he can make you a millionaire,
Yeah.
but you might turn into a bad person doing bad things.
Yeah.
But everything that he gave you, it wasn't meant to be used for bad because everything is good. So you should be using it for good. But
Yeah.
you
And-
yourself are turning it into bad, which is why in this world people call it bad.
Yeah.
Well, it's not supposed to be bad.
And I used to think the way you did, and I used to think like everyone else, like
Mhm.
the same way I used to think. And the reason why is because I was taught like that. I was taught that, oh, hey, like, no, all the desires and this and that, and it goes through your head. You know what I'm saying? That is how you're raised. That is how you're taught. And they put limits to God. The people that are teaching you, and like he was saying, like nothing is bad. Nothing in this world is bad. When God created the earth, He said, all things are good.
That's facts.
Damn.
He said all
Wow.
things are good. He didn't say some. He said all things are good. When He created it,
Shit.
everything.
Damn, dude.
That was
That's-
actually good. That was good.
I'm,
Everything
I'm
is-
digesting this. No,
but
yeah.
we have manipulated it. The enemy has manipulated because, and I'll leave you with this: the enemy cannot create anything. He can only mimic. Therefore,
Yeah.
anything you see that's in the world that you think is bad, it's not bad. It was mimic. There's another way towards God.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just we've been so close-minded. We've been so comfortable. As Christians, we've been so comfortable, and this is why we don't succeed. This is why, if I put a number, 80% of Christians are broke for that same reason, because our mindset is closed. We don't. For example, we hear meditation. Instantly, a lot of Christians, oh, that's this demonic.
Yeah.
We go to this realm where it's like, no, meditation is a powerful, if not even.
Because you still have to
I
meditate.
gotta bite my tongue because
Because you still have to meditate when you're reading the word and you're reading a certain scripture. Sometimes you have to meditate on that scripture to be able to put yourself in there, like in the
Yeah.
spiritual realm, and understand what they're trying to talk about. And you can pull
Yeah.
out different things in it. So technically, you still have to meditate. It was meant for good, people just turn it into bad.
Yeah.
Like the witches and all this extra
Yoga,
stuff. Yeah, like all
And-
that stuff.
Exactly.
That's
And,
how it turned into bad, but it's meant for good.
and I will tell you one thing though, meditating will definitely be better. Meditating is a type of prayer. I'm not saying don't pray. Don't misinterpret me, but meditation is more powerful. It's much more powerful. You go into a realm where you're just completely and what you're meditating to, don't get me twisted. We're talking biblical stuff. Like you're meditating, you know what I'm saying? You're reading the story of Moses and you're seeing yourself as Moses opening the sea, you know what I'm saying? You're meditating. Your mind is becoming pure, for lack of better words, and it's becoming and that's how you do it too with your dreams, your ambitions, whatever you want. I'll let you real quick on that secret. Whatever it is that you want and you desire, whether it's a husband, like I said, or a job, imagine, meditate, sit there and meditate on the Bible. It says that to give you the desires of your heart. It says on earth as it is in heaven. I was talking to people and they were trying to and it was like, no, on earth as it is in heaven. What does that mean? That means heaven is here. That's going to blow some of you guys away. But listen up. It says on earth as it is in heaven. What is in heaven? Riches, mansions, no poverty, health, good health.
no sickness. Yeah.
That's what's in heaven. Therefore, it is in the palm of your hands. Therefore, you can grab it. So when you meditate and you start meditating on the word on that, like, on earth as it is in heaven, the Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. Not some things. I lack nothing. You start meditating. You start imagining yourself walking with the Lord. You start imagining yourself lacking nothing. You know what I'm saying? You start imagining yourself at the house that you want, at the job that you're at, working. You know what I'm saying? You're getting people's reactions of like how good you're working. You're meditating and you're focusing. You're already planning it. You're already seeing it. Therefore, it's already in the process. And before you know it, boom, in the quickness, it's there for you. That's just one little secret that I'll give to you guys. And that is one way you will get what you desire. And that is one way where things will get expedited. And there's more secrets to it, but I don't know if you guys got something to say.
No, I think
talking forever.
No, dude, you're just dropping some knowledge there. Honestly, I think that's so funny that you say that about meditation. Wow, dude, a couple of months ago, I ran into like some preachings and they were talking about meditation, and they say how it's been almost doctrinized, or it's been there's a proper word for it, but it's been like destroyed in a bad thing. And if you see that in the Bible, it says that I can't say who, but there's people that said that they go into like meditation or they think, right, and it's something about that. Like for example, just recently I went hiking again, and it wasn't necessarily prayer, but it was just me, like Saulo said, thinking about the word, thinking about what I was like, digesting. I was thinking about like, okay, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? How can I improve? This is how I will improve. And it wasn't prayer, but I've had God's peace, as I was walking through. And funny enough, a couple months or like a year or two ago, I was talking to a couple of my leaders about that. And they were saying like, no, do meditation is bad, this and the fourth. And again, that's not me saying anything about them. Yeah. But like what I am saying is that I guess I was trying to come across as what you're saying is that meditation is about thinking forward and envisioning it and boom, coming into life. But a lot of us have distorted it into like, yoga. Distorting, yeah. Yeah, that's I knew that word. But it's like it's about like yoga or at least what in Hispanic is like Satanism or stuff like that. Like something crazy with the devil. And it's like, nah, man, it's just me thinking about like, okay.
And it's awesome that you say like the leaders say that because and that's how it always is, you know what I'm saying? One thing I will say Christianity right now is like this generation are the pagans is it the pagans?
Yeah.
The people that actually crucified Jesus, like the Jews. This generation is like the pagans of the back then. Because they hear these secrets and they don't say, wow, that's blasphemy, but they start saying, oh, this guy's a witchcraft, this guy's a demon. They start rejecting what's like clearly there in the Bible, and you're just expanding it and opening it. Pharisees. There you go. The Pharisees, not the pagans.
Hey, we
Pharisees,
know.
there you go.
We know stuff.
Takes a minute sometimes.
And that happens. But if you look really closely into the Bible, I'm letting you guys more into some more secrets. There's only a couple I'm going to let you guys in. If you look into the Bible, tell me where it says Jesus prayed. He did. There's like 2 or 3. But what did he do most of the time?
You meditated.
He meditated. He said he went up to the mountain to what? To meditate. If you look at the Bible and you read, it says meditate. It doesn't say pray. He prayed when he prayed for the apostles before he was gone. You know, he prayed to the Father. But it says meditate. A lot of times it's meditating. When the angels took, is it Paul out of the? Because I get confused with Paul and
Peter?
Pedro. Yeah, I
Bob.
confused because of the
Alright,
P.
dude, me too.
When he got taken out of the prison by the angel, when he was in the spirit, he was meditating. He was going to sleep. Like it was meditating. A lot of greats that had experiences were meditating. Meditation is the one that will bring you to like the whole another level. And once you reach it, you're able to, like I said, manifest what it is that you want. You know what I'm saying? You're able to manifest. Dang.
Manifest your ideas, what you're thinking, your prayers.
Ooh. We're gonna have to dial it down a little bit. I just got something that just kind of told me like to dial it back.
All right, yeah, no, go for it.
There's some secrets that just can't be taken out.
Joshua De La Rosa and the Chamber of Secrets, bro.
I don't know. I kind of just got this like,
No, it's all right, man.
You can manifest what's already yours
yeah.
in the kingdom. It's already yours. If it's
Yeah.
already yours, like, just manifest it.
No, and something that I will add on to it is that, look, especially with 2024 here, it's about getting up and grabbing it. You know, I think a lot of us, something that Josh said in the beginning, that like a lot of us hit our older years, our mature years, and we're barely getting stuff done. And that's not us looking down on anybody or anything. It's just sometimes the opportunity is there, right? You just got to grab it. And sometimes, I know I've been a giant victim of it, where I'll say like, hey, yo, like, God, you know, send me a better opportunity of like my living conditions, my finance, my relationships, whatever. And opportunities are there, but due to the fact of either like laziness, lack of faith, whatever, they slip away. And I guess that kind of falls into what Salo was saying, you know, in relationships or friendships or situations, like if they're loose ends, cut them off. You know, don't be afraid to do it. You can always regain that in a sense, but if it's not good for you, or if it is good for you, if it's good for you, take it. You know, don't be afraid to take a blessing. That's something that I struggle a lot with, and I just barely started working a lot, was just taking blessings. But also, if it's not good for you, and I think a lot of us, the reason why we're stuck in a perpetuous cycle is because we don't cut off, you know, what's not good for you with your relationship with God, and your relationships, if they're not good for you, or if they're holding you back. If your job isn't good for you, maybe, you know, you could do better, and you know you could do better, then jump out with being smart. Or your housing conditions, you know, if they're toxic or whatever, approach them and try to fix them, but maybe you might be too scared, and that's not a bad thing, but it's...
And let me ask you something. What if you need to cut yourself off?
Oh, right.
What do you mean by that?
Like cut yourself off as in like your mentality and the way you're thinking and the way you're moving, that it isn't healthy, isn't good. And I'm not talking about like quitting smoking. I mean like like your head.
Yeah.
You're your own enemy. You know what I'm saying? It says that two places can't be divided because it can't work.
You know what's funny?
I was just reading that yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
In Mark, right?
I believe it's in Mark.
Mark.
So it's
in Mark.
like you're
Like
praying.
Mark 2 or Mark 3.
You're praying, like for example, you're praying for like, oh Father, I want this house. You're meditating, you're praying that you want this house or you want that job, but then in your mind, you start like once you're like throughout the day in your mind, you're like, oh no, that's impossible. I have no money, I have no income. So your mind and your prayers are not aligned, and two things that aren't aligned can't work. So when do you cut yourself off and be like, hey,
You know, okay, so I don't know if you guys remember last week we talked about therapy, right? Yeah. So
back to that?
we were I was doing some research, not research, but I was reading through the Bible, and I got a couple verses that at least helped me. But the reason why I thought about that was because of what you said. How do you cut yourself off? And I think something for sure that I cut myself off was negative thinking. That's tough, dude. It is tough. It's so easy to say, like, oh, I'm not going to call my... Dude, I hated people that would say, like, you know when you would call yourself stupid? Like, oh, man, I'm so dumb. But you say it like whatever. You don't say it like a trip, and people are like, hey, don't say that.
Damn, I got something to say.
You're like, you're not dumb. And you're like, bro, it's a joke.
Yo.
But all those stuff, it inquires in the beginning. Whatever you say, I think Joshua said this a while ago, if not recent. Your words have power. So yeah, life or death, and life and death, and it's a trip. And like again, I'm gonna focus more on like negative thinking. So let's say you want to cut yourself off. Something I do is like, dude, you just gotta learn how to like discipline. I was reading just Proverbs, and it says that like discipline is the way of life.
Lack of
And
discipline is like death.
it is, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's a heavy one, man. So the way you cut yourself off is one. It's accepting that you're the issue or accepting you got a problem, and two is discipline, because you could sit here. It's like like J. Cole say, man, she don't want to be saved, bruh. And like if people don't want to be saved, dude, then
Can't save him, man.
you can't save them, dude. You can drop them off in a room full of riches and prosperity, but if they don't want it,
They want to see pornos.
they'll see pornos. They'll be like, oh man, damn, that's gold. I want it silver. You know.
Sheesh. Man, if God can't save him, what makes you think you can do it?
Yeah, dude. I can fix her, man. No, you can't, brother.
No,
you can't, bro.
Save yourself the trouble.
Save yourself the
Can't.
trouble, bro. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think the best thing is just to like acknowledge that you are. Hey, you gotta acknowledge it, bro. You gotta swallow that pill, bro.
Yep.
Okay.
You do.
Ooh, okay. I got something to say about that.
Hey, go for it.
Bro, that negative thinking, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. I had to cut that off so
Have to.
badly, bro. I did it.
Yeah.
I did it, bro.
Uh-huh.
It was hard, but I did it.
How did you do it?
How did I do it? Okay. I have said it before that God was my mentor,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yes.
Bro, some of the things in the Bible when he speaks how your tongue is literally the power of life and death, bro, I
Amen.
took that on for myself. Like literally there's some things, bro, that I just accept. I'm like, this right here, this is it, bro. So now every time I call myself stupid, bro, I'm like, nah, bro, you're not stupid. You just messed up and you need to correct that. You need to fix it. Bro, like, but I would say it. It's literally in the tongue. If you're thinking it, it's like you say it, but then you think, nah, I shouldn't
Yeah.
be talking to you know? No. If you said it, correct it by saying it. No, I'm not like this. I'm going to be like this, or I can do better. So now every time I mess up now, bro, I'm just like, damn, Salo. Like, do better, bro. Like, seriously, do better. I just say it like that, bro, in a way where I'm correcting myself, but not putting myself down.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, literally,
no,
bro.
that's
I
crazy.
literally say it out loud. I don't care if people hear me and I sound dumb, like if I'm talking to somebody. I don't care, man. Like literally, it's at those little moments where I'm talking to myself like that, it's me and God.
Yeah.
Me and
They're
God.
essential.
That's
He's
a good
literally
point
listen
because
to me what I'm saying. And it's crazy, bro, but it helps a lot. It really helps build your self-confidence a lot, bro, and understanding that you're not worthless, bro. You are who God made you to be. And if you're with God, you're a new creation. You're not who you used to be. So if you're in a new creation, you're someone better, bro. You're a king. You're a queen. Like, take that on for yourself, bro, and like speak highly about yourself. Don't speak down on you. And if you're around people who are speaking down on you, bro, those are the people you shouldn't be around with, bro.
100%.
You should be around people who are picking you up, because you'll start adopting that mindset. Or if you are around people who speak like down on you or down about themselves, tell them, bro, like, hey, don't be speaking like that. Like, first of all, don't speak like that about me, and don't speak like that about yourself, because you're a lot more than what you think you are. You just don't know it yet, or you don't understand it.
Yeah, dude, for real.
And since I understand it, I should be the one correcting you and knowing that you shouldn't be doing that. You know?
Yeah.
So it's
That's
like,
and that's good, because one thing I will say, that if you have a negative mentality and you always put yourself down, you will never get. It sounds horrible, but you will never get to where you want.
mhm.
2024 will be just like 2023. If your mindset does not change and your positive thing and your words don't change, instead of saying like I'm dumb or like, oh no, that person's dumb, and you change it to like, nah, I am prosperous. That person is smart. I am prosperous. My business will rise. If you don't change your mentality, you will never.
It's literally
will
lack of
never-
accountability.
It will never.
Dude.
It will never.
It
Like,
really is.
I don't know what to tell you, but it will never. Like you're bringing death to like. You're
To-
bringing
to
life to
yourself.
death.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. For me, bro, lack of accountability, it's a huge turnoff, bro. It bugs me so much when people are like that, because it already fundamentally it lets me know you don't want to grow in life. You don't want to grow in life or grow as a person in general. It's just like you want to keep putting excuses and excuses and excuses. Like, bro, shut up. Stop making excuses and say it's my fault. understand it, accept it. The way you were saying it earlier, sometimes you're the reason why things aren't working.
Yeah.
Understand it, take accountability, and things will change, bro. But a lot of people lack it, bro. They do. That's why right now, when you were saying the whole like sometimes you need to cut yourself off. Hey, man, sometimes people really do need to cut themselves off.
Yeah.
But the lack of accountability doesn't allow them to acknowledge that or notice that they're the problem.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that mindset, man. And that's the way of life, dude. Like Josh says, like, and I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling all of you guys that are watching. I look around you guys. If there's people that say, "Oh, I can't do it," either the gym's too hard, saving up's too hard, or whatever. And again, there are moments that things are just difficult, and that's okay.
There's
you know?
challenges.
Challenges.
There's always challenges for everybody, but everyone can face them and make it through, man.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be excuses, honestly. Like
They
shouldn't.
can't be.
If
You
you
have to
had-
change.
Yeah, if you have debt and stuff like that, it's understandable that you're paying off your debt, so it's really hard for you to save. But at the same time, you
Just
probably
get it
have
over
other
with.
expenses that you shouldn't have,
Yeah.
that you should cut off. You
But
know?
that falls back into everything. Like if you're in debt, and you, obviously that's one of your goals to get out of 2024. This is why I was trying to give those secrets as well to get rid of those. You can get rid of those debts. Like there's, I'm telling you, man, we put limits to God. Like you're struggling to pay them, and it's like no, there is a God of the impossible. That next day there will be money in that amount, and you won't have to pay for anything. Like it's that great. I know it sounds crazy, but it is that great. God is that great.
Yeah.
And
No, he is.
if we don't change, like he was saying, our mind. It says in the. One more secret. I'll let you guys into one more secret
Let's go.
because it falls into what he was saying, changing your mind. It says everything flows through the what?
to the heart.
To the heart.
What through your heart is your mind.
Yeah, it says keep it pure or whatever because everything, something like that.
Yeah, everything flows through the heart.
Yeah,
So make sure that it's pure. That everything that comes in will come out.
yeah, that's a good point. But you know what? I'm about to let you guys in a little secret, and you guys can look it up, and you guys will know that I'm not lying. This will be the testimony that I'm not lying. Heart doesn't mean your heart, so stop praying for your heart. It doesn't mean that. If you look at the Greek, the original Bible in the Greek, it says mind, thought. It is your mind. Everything flows to your mind. I know some of you guys are gonna be like, "Oh my God!" it means your mind. If you look at the Greek, it says mind. It doesn't say heart.
Facts.
Somebody decided to. It says mind, okay? Something I can't say. It says mind. So therefore, everything flows through your mind. You have to change your mentality. If you're living that same way in your mentality, it will not amount to anything. But if you start changing your mind because everything flows through it, and people might be like, "Oh, but the blood flows through the heart." Well, let me tell you, if I smack you, it sends a signal to your brain, and then from your brain back saying, "Ow," when you burn yourself. So everything flows through your head. When you sin in your head first, and then you come, and then you do it. So everything flows through your heart, which is your head,
Mind.
technically in Greek.
Heart
That's
can't
what I
think,
meant.
heart can't do anything.
Yeah.
Just
So
pumps
you
blood.
have to change. You have to think positive. Everything works in here. Your meditation is in here. Your battles are in here. Everything is in here. That's why it says if the enemy can get a hold of your head, of your mind, that's it.
Got you.
He got you. Like if he can get a hold of your mind, that's it. Like he got you. Like it's a powerful thing.
That's where the battle starts.
Yeah.
And you have to change your mentality. You have to speak positive.
Oh, that's
You
crazy.
have
they
to speak
say that,
live.
bro.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
why it says to protect your heart. It says to protect your heart, and that it's also deceiving.
yeah.
It's deceiving.
Your
Like,
heart can't be
it's very
deceiving, bro.
No, but your heart is your mind.
Yeah.
That's what it means that it's deceiving, because it's like if it's being deceived, your heart doesn't feel anger. Your heart does. I mean, your mind.
Yeah.
Your mind is like, oh, I'm angry. Oh, I'm sad.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
I'm this and that.
No.
Like
Your physical heart cannot
your physical
deceive
heart
you.
can't deceive you. It can't
It's-
do anything.
it's-
It's your
No,
mind.
dude. And like if you guys, I think was it no, it's Peter. I think it might be Paul. Oh man, I think
I
it's
get
Paul.
those confused, man, because it's
Yeah,
the
no,
beginning,
no,
yeah.
dude. Yeah, I think Paul says. Yeah, I think it's Paul. He says so. You might outwit the devil with your mind, and so it's not a power. It's not a fight against strength, but it's a power against wits. And wits means mind. You know, it's like playing chess.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. That,
So
that-
the devil comes for your mind.
Yeah.
Like, that's your heart. That's what they say.
That's
bro.
where
It
it's
doesn't come
at.
from your heart.
Because your heart can't be.
Just pumping blood.
Just think about
bro.
it, dude. When people are
Yeah.
brain dead, their heart's still pumping,
damn.
but their brain is dead. Why? I'm not even getting to that. That's a whole other topic. But I'm telling you, look it up, and you will see for yourself, and you will see that I'm not lying, and you will see these secrets. Change your mind. Start meditating. Start thinking positive. Start breathing
hard,
life.
dude. Yeah,
It says
for
that
real.
it says to share what you have,
Yeah.
the gifts
Not
that you
yours.
have.
They're
What
yours.
gift do you have? You have the gift of life. He blew into you. So if you have the gift of life, that means you have the gift to blow life into everything, whether it's good or it's bad. So if you say, man, my brother's for example, my brother's an alcoholic, or oh man, my brother's going to die. Boom, you're bringing life into that death. You're letting the spirit realm take control of that, of the evil. But if you start saying, nah, my brother is successful. He's loving. He's caring. I'm prosperous. I'm smart. I'm educated. When you start talking like that, you start bringing life into positive stuff. It starts becoming life. That's why in the Bible it says that Jesus said he saw like a little, for lack of better words, a bush, and he said dry up because it wasn't good, and it dried up. And it dried up. Why? Because the words have power, and the moment you start thinking that and you start thinking differently, 2024 will be your year.
Yeah,
100%.
I agree with 100%. I'm telling you guys, look, this year the reason is different for me. Like I said, it's that I accepted, and accepting that maybe you do talk down to yourself. Maybe you're your worst critic. You know, you're the one that's like shooting yourself in the foot.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the devil. It's not. Sometimes the devil doesn't gotta do anything, bro.
The mirror.
Yeah, dude. If he already planted that seed, you're the one watering it. He just has to sit back and make sure it doesn't give any fruit.
Yep.
And he's like, I'm just chilling here, dude. That has to be one of the main reasons why I had to say in my life I held myself back was because, yeah, dude, I was my worst critic, and until I realized, hey, I was the issue. My words have power. My thoughts have power. My actions have power. And then you kind of put those intertwine, start fixing that. Like Josh says, dude, 2024 is going to be your year. And is it going to be my year? Hell yeah, it is, dude.
It's got to be your like if you start the way you're saying it, you're saying and it's good that people say, oh, 2024 is my year, you know, because they're already thinking positive. But then the next day they start they start saying negative stuff like, oh, dang, man, I got school, man, this sucks, this year's gonna suck, or this semester's gonna suck. You're boom already. A semester is like a quarter of it. You're already right there. You know what I'm saying? But once you start thinking differently and you're meditating, and if you're looking for a miracle and you're looking for you've been praying for something, meditate on it. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Meditate on it. See yourself in there already. See yourself. It says to give, to pray and be thankful and basically be thankful, as if you already got it and you will get it. That's what it says, that you will get it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So start thinking like you already have it. Think positive. Don't think negative. Don't think that, oh, this is impossible. Nothing is impossible for God. If he wants to, he will have a Porsche float from the sky and drop on you peacefully.
Sick, dude.
Dude, like, nothing is impossible for God. Yeah.
God, you
dude,
dropped it on me.
like,
Right next to me.
Homie brought fire from the sky with
That's
Elijah.
true.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
true.
Like,
yeah.
once you start meditating, you start opening those realms and your prayers will come. Because like I said last time, there's a difference between a promise and the will of God. And if you know the will of God, things will be expedited. Things will be expedited. If you say, look, Jesus is written here, I'm meditating. You said I lack nothing. For example, you have no food, you know what I'm saying? And you're just like, you said I lack nothing. It is written. And you start meditating, you're seeing yourself getting fed. Boom, I guarantee you somebody's probably going to knock on the door and be like, hey, you know, I had a feeling, and they're dropping off food.
Damn.
It might not happen like that, but like, just an example.
No. Jacob, he was telling me about that, and a couple other people were saying like just experiences where like people have walked up to them and they're like, damn, bro, I don't got nothing in the bank, or I got like I'm just whatever situation, like gas or food or stuff like that. And then like within 5 minutes of them like meditating or like praying or just being like, I'll leave it to God, people come up and they're like, oh, here's $100, here's I want to fill up your tank, I want to give you the groceries or whatever, and they'll be like, what the frick, dude? Yeah.
It's because it's extraordinary, and these are real. And one thing I will say before because we're cutting it close, a lot of people get this confused, because I was talking to people too that, oh, I'm just gonna wait on God. Yes. And they just completely ignore everything. It's like, I'm just gonna wait on God. He knows what I want. Dude, homie, he knows what you want. Why haven't you got it? Like I said, it's either you're doing something wrong or God, or you're telling me that God is a liar. And God is not a liar. He's not a man to lie. Says, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, yeah.
So
Yeah, bro.
no, enough with that. Like, oh, he knows what I want. He's gonna. No, he knows what you want. So why are you there in the first place then?
Damn.
Like,
Yeah,
why
dude.
are you there in the first place?
The Lulu.
Why, you know what I'm saying? Why are you there in the first place? It's because he knows. It's just he's waiting for you to ask correctly. He's waiting for you to say the right words. He is waiting for you to, call out, manifest it, to start thinking. So read the Bible and see like, okay, look, this is His will. That's why I said, can you imagine if the girl that was bleeding for 12 years waited and said, oh, He knows what I want. Like, He knows I'm trying to get healed.
Damn.
Can you imagine that? Homegirl went and took her blessing. She went through the crowd, even though she was making everybody impure, and touched it, snatched it. It says the kingdom of heaven, and this is verbatim. I don't know exactly, that is filled with violent. That the kingdom of heaven is violent, because there's a lot of people that go and snatch the blessings. You need to start meditating. You need to go and you need to snatch what is yours and start believing that it is yours already, and stop asking God. No, God, it is your will. This is mine, and you snatch it. You take it. That lady didn't ask Jesus, can you heal me? She went and she snatched it. And that's when He said, whoa, someone touched me. Yeah. I felt the power come out of me. That's how you have to do it. Bro. When you're a kid, your dad feeds you. But once you're at an age, you go to the fridge and you grab the food yourself. You go to the cabinets and you go get it yourself. You don't ask your dad no more, hey, Dad, can I go get this? You're at an age where you're grabbing it. Yeah. You don't ask. Take it. You got to take it. A lot of people have this confused. Take it. Stop being like, oh, He knows what I want is His will. Then you wouldn't be there in the first place if that was the case. Go up there and take what is yours. And when you take it, the kingdom of heaven will be upon you. That's why it says on earth as it is in heaven, because the kingdom of heaven is already here. You just need to see it. And once you see it, boom, you grab it.
Man, honestly, well,
like, straight up, like
no, yeah, he's 100% right. Honestly, with that being said, I'm gonna leave you with one tip that helps me out, right? And hopefully you take it, because with, like Josh said, is your mentality and the way that you do it, right? How do you get started? I'm gonna leave you with this one little tip. Is, dude, Walmart sells these for $1. You get 3 little notepads, right?
A Good Life?
Yeah, Good Life.
Like, a Good Life?
Damn. Walmart sells everything here.
I'm out.
they got it on.
Yeah, for real, dude. But they sell like these little notepads, and I do this, dude. I have like 2 in my car. I carry one around me, and I every day, dude, I tell God what I'm giving to Him and what I want, and it's a reminder every day. And with faith, you don't just write it. You don't be like, oh yeah, whatever. No, like with faith, you're like, okay, and you just give it to Him. Boom, and that's helped me out a lot. I write it every day. I don't care. Dude, what's like 5 minutes to your 24 hours, you know? And try it. And if it's negative talk, if it's, debt, finance, is it whatever it is, dude, start writing it down. Mm-hmm. But it all starts in your head, man, in your head. So take it from someone that struggles with it. So.
That's why I'm glad Salo brought that point of the whole head, because it opened up that up. Oh, you can't even hear me. Yeah, I like that tip, and I would like to leave a tip too. Psalms 23. If you don't have a Bible, matter of fact, if you don't have a Bible,
start with that.
No. If you don't have a Bible, you email me, subscribe, or send a message, and I will personally send you one. If you don't have a Bible and you're like, and you want to, I will send it to you. I don't care, like, no charge. I'll send it to you. So just send, hey, I want one, and then I'll send it to you, or tell me that I want to dig. I don't know. Just tell me, and I'll send it to you. We can get into contact, and I'll be like, okay, look, what's your address, and I'll send it to you, and whatnot. But what I will leave you with is Psalm 23. Read it, write it, like he was saying, and put your life in it. Be like, okay, the Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. And start meditating in it. While you're driving, while you're listening to music, whatever, while you're at work, start imagining the Lord is my shepherd. And just start imagining yourself walking with the Lord. I don't care how you imagine Him, Asian, white, black. Just imagine Him. Like, oh, the Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. You know what I'm saying? Today will be a good day. I lack nothing. And you start imagining yourself as on a good day. The people that bug you, they just don't show up. You know what I'm saying? Or just, it's your head. Start expanding in your imagination. It will be a little difficult at first, but because we're not used to it, and that's because the enemy wants to come in. I lack nothing. He makes me lie in green pastures. You know what I'm saying? Okay, imagine yourself being laying down with Him. He makes me walk in calm waters, and just imagine yourself walking in calm waters, and you'll see how your day is just gonna be, boom, boom, and then you're gonna want more, and then you find more verses. That's one tip that I will leave you guys. What about you, Salo?
Damn, bro, I'm so in my head right now. But okay, some things I want to say.
Say it, man.
I want to say it. What's it called? I don't want to sound ignorant, like when I said earlier that cut off the loose ends, because it's not as easy as it seems, especially if it's a loved one that you care for. I will say just get closer to God, man, because sometimes the loose end is a loved one that you have to let go of, and it will be hard. And like you were saying earlier, you have to meditate in His Word.
Yeah.
Like, dang, I'm gonna have to go through that.
And
really
that helps
soon.
you out because there's one for you. There's one that says, there's a verse that says, he who finds a girl, he who finds a wife
good
finds
wife. Mhm.
finds something good.
Yeah,
You can start meditating and be like, okay, and you meditate the girl that you love, and you just meditate, and meditate yourself marrying her, marry to yourself, like, you know, and this one's good. Or you start, or you can go on the one that says, don't chase these women because they
Yeah.
destroy kings.
yeah.
And you start imagining yourself like, nah, like I can't be on that. You start imagining yourself running. You meditate on the word, you know what I'm saying? And soon enough, and you'll be like, God, it says not to chase the, you know, so it is not your will. So I
You're the
rebuke all
destroyer of
evil.
kings.
And you'll see how God, boom, she'll probably hit you up and be like, hey, I don't think it's going to work. I need to leave. And just God takes it out of your life. Like,
Dude, that's
Yeah,
some heavy stuff. I've done that
and it's
before,
true.
bro.
Yeah,
And
like,
it's
it
true.
works.
Bro, it works.
It's
But
crazy.
I will say though, like I'm saying, man, it will be hard. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy.
yeah.
You know, God never said His life was gonna be easy, man. There's still
That's
gonna
true.
Be trials and tribulations. Doesn't matter how close you are to God, man. They're gonna come. But I would just say, just get closer to Him, man, because it'll hurt. It'll definitely hurt, man. But sometimes it needs to be done, you know. And sometimes you get a clear sign that now it's time for it to be done. And when it is, man, like hold on to that done, you know. Man, even Jesus said it, man. It is done.
Yeah.
Just let it be done, man. And like you were saying too,
Yeah.
accept it.
Or, yeah, and
Yeah.
meditate on it, and you'll
Accept
have a
it,
dream, and you'll
meditate
see.
on it. And man, if you take something away from you, it's because he has something better planned.
Yeah.
Honestly, He does have something better planned. You just might not be able to see it because you're seeing it from your own perspective, from where you are in life, you know. And God sees everything, past, present, and future. So why don't you just trust Him and let Him know that in the future He has something better for you? And
Well-
that future might be 1 year, a week, a month. You never know, man. But just that's where you have to learn to trust in God, man.
But fall in love with Him, though. If you fall in love with Him and you know this and you learn the secrets, it won't get to the point where He takes it away. You know what I'm saying? It'll be different.
Yes, because if you fall in love with
Yeah.
Him, whatever He does give you, you'll be able to shepherd it
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
in the way that it's supposed to be shepherded, man. And
You'll be able to go forward and stop whatever it is
mhm.
that is ruining things ahead of time. You'll be able to stop it, and then, but you need to know the secrets and you need to maneuver with God. And for that, you need to fall in love with Him. You need to be desperate for Him. You know what I'm saying? It says, como, like my favorite verse, and I have to say it, mi pueblo perece por falta de conocimiento. You got to take that verse and just be like, wow, like there is something more. Even into the Christianity, there's something more. And just want it. And you'll get it, and it'll help you out with those situations and everything, dude. Like,
Yeah, and then one thing I will say, one way, at least for me, how I just learned that I needed to let go of somebody, just happened today, anyways. Okay, so
Looking
yeah.
back now. There you go.
Huh?
You can look back now.
I'm definitely gonna look back, man, because this is something that I'm actually gonna be done with now. What's it called? If you have to let go of a loved one, man, if you ever bring up something to them and they don't take any any accountability or have any communication towards what they did towards you, if they can't apologize, man, understand that's a wrap, bro. Cut that person off. Cut that female off. If you're a guy, I'm talking to guys right now. If you're a guy, man, cut that off. Honestly, if she can't apologize, even when she thinks she did nothing wrong, and they don't want to accept it. At least apologizing for how you're feeling with what they did towards you. Cut it off, man. I'm literally in that, and I'm just saying that right now because I'm in that right now.
I'm heartbroken right now. He's saying, cut it off.
Yeah, man, cut it off.
Play Marvin's Room real quick.
It's true because I'm talking to people, but I'm also talking to myself, so I can also look back in this, man.
Yeah.
It's done.
Real.
It really is done. Cut it off. Be done with it. Like I said, it will hurt, and that's cool. Let it hurt. Don't run from the pain. And if you're running towards the pain, run towards God, and give Him that pain. Trust me, it works, and it'll be a lot easier for you in life, man.
Hey,
That
everything with God's easier, man. If you
It
throw it in
is.
there, it's
It is.
easier, you know. And I keep repeating it, but I'm gonna say it last thing. If you're going through something, let us know. We'll shoot a prayer. We'll pray for you guys, and you know, just let us know. Leave in the comments. And like I said, if you want a Bible and you want to take a next step, tell me. I'll send you one. Doesn't matter the price. Don't worry about any of that. I send it. And if you're going through anything, reach out to the Lord. find a scripture in the Bible that you're going through that relates to what you're going through, and meditate on that, and you'll see how that night you will have a dream, and it will come and it will be maneuvered. Trust me. But with that being said, we're gonna cut it. We'll leave you with God loves you, God cherishes you, God is always with you, and shalom.
Catch you guys later. Thank you for coming.